Hello and welcome to the Agent Survival Guide podcast. This is our series, Agent Apps. I'm your host, Tina Lamoureux. This series introduces you to apps that will make daily life and your business run smoother. From fitness, travel, to personal planners, and more, we've tested them all. Recently, we published an episode about app trends in 2024. One of those trends was making your phone minimalistic in both style and use. It's called a dumb phone. The idea behind it is to be on your phone less. Smartphones can be very addicting. The average American spends nearly 4 hours on their phone a day. As mentioned in previous episodes, I took a break from social media, deleting some of my profiles, and that helped a lot. But as someone who reviews apps, I have a lot of them on my phone. It's time for a technology cleanse. So ironically, I'll be downloading more apps to make my phone dumb. The first one I tried is called Minimalist Phone. Pretty straightforward name. This app takes away app icons, replacing them with the title of the app in a simple list. This is to eliminate the enticing bright colors of apps and those red notification bubbles. This app also has a feature where you can set a timer for your app usage. Say you want to check your Instagram in the evening. You can set a timer for a custom amount, like 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes are up, it will remind you to get off the app or have the app close automatically when the timer is over. I know it's easy to get stuck into watching Reels or TikToks for hours at a time. You open the app to watch a few videos, and the next thing you know, time has flown by and it's 2 hours later. On Minimalist Phone, you can preset notification filters for certain apps. These notifications go to a separate list you can access in the settings. So you can set aside a time to check them instead of having them constantly pop up throughout the day. Minimalist Phone has a 7-day free trial. After that, there are 3 payment options. Monthly at $4.99 per month, yearly, which at the time of this recording had a discount, making it $19.99 a year. The previous price was listed as $59.88 a year, or probably the best option, a one-time purchase of $29.99. These are the prices at the time of this recording. They are subject to change. Other features include creating a list of hidden apps, meaning they will not appear on the home screen, but you can find them on a list in the settings. There is an option to block apps for a certain amount of time. If you want to take a break from a certain app, but don't want to uninstall it, you can block it anywhere from 4 hours to 30 days. In the app blocking section, it shows you how many hours you've been on apps in the past 7 days. Most of mine averaged 20 minutes to an hour and 15, except Instagram. I spent over 10 hours on Instagram in the past week. Slightly embarrassing, but it's one of the reasons I wanted to try this type of app. You can select your favorite apps and it will place them at the top of the list and on the home screen for easy access. The rest of the apps are organized in alphabetical order. There is a search bar at the top of the screen where you can type in the name of the app you want, so you don't have to scroll through the whole alphabet. The default colors are black and white. If that's not your thing, there are more color themes or the option to create a custom theme in the settings. There is a way to set the visuals to monochrome, but you have to log into a computer to do that. I didn't dig deeper into it, so if that's something you're interested in, it's an option. Android system settings are usually slightly different between phones. So if you want to go back to your original phone screen, the process will depend on the phone you have. The easiest and universal way to get your phone to go back to normal is to simply uninstall the Minimalist Phone app. Overall, I liked the simplicity and user experience of this app. I tried out a few other minimalist apps, but their interfaces were confusing to navigate. Minimalist Phone is easy to navigate, and it has step-by-step instructions when you get started. Minimalist Phone is available for free download on Android. Don't worry, I have an app for iOS users. While I was not able to download and test it out myself, I did my research. This app has a 3.8 in the App Store and has been featured on websites like The Verge and TechCrunch. The app is called Blank Spaces. This allows you to add 5 apps on your home screen, only displaying the title of the apps. Very similar to Minimalist Phone. You have the ability to select from different widgets to customize your phone. Blank Spaces isn't as encompassing as Minimalist Phone, but it's a good option for iOS users who want a minimalist look on their phone. Blank Spaces is free to download in the App Store. It has a 7-day free trial. After that, there are 3 paid options: monthly and yearly subscriptions, or a one-time purchase. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next episode. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an integrity company. This episode was written and produced by me, Tina Lamoureux. Script editing by Sarah Ruppel. Design by Urban Rivera. Artwork by Vivian Zhao. Rate and review the show on Apple or Spotify.